And welcome to Phoenix Wright. It's Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Day 30 in the channel. Sorry, I had to take care of two things really quickly. And I was running late. I was almost not going to cast because I was a little bit tired. But I was able to wake up, so I was filling up for it. Let's begin our episode 2, or second case. The stolen turnabout, part 1 investigation. I left off on Monday, or on Tuesday, whatever it was. Yeah, I just last night I was just filling up for. I was tired and not feeling up for the cast, and I had set it up and turned the game on, and everything ready and plugged in. Xbox HDMI plugged in, and then just day went on. I just wasn't feeling up for it. Just tired. Just wasn't feeling up good. It's like, yeah, it ended up by the time we even did. I only watched Suicide Squad. By the time I didn't even get to watch it all, like right before bed. There's no reason I didn't get much sleep. That's a different story. But let's get to part 1 with the investigation done that you'll see from there. But I was just friggin' and then the stuff for the impact. Oh, hey, we're put on YouTube. Then we don't have the YouTube link. You have to subscribe. You have to do all this stuff. It's so frustrating this whole week. Here we go. Time is 1 a.m. Time is 1 a.m. Beep, 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 beep. Detective, we made it. Woo, what a relief. Glad Jules still safe. Ah, you said it, pal. Must have been rock solid security that your mind just open the safe. Jeez, what a luck. Master Mask! Oh, we had man on front. Guards, turn the searchlights. Better luck next time, gentlemen. The mask has gotten away with you. Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. Should meet again when the next moon is full. Master Mask. October 11th, 3:24 p.m. Wright Company Law Office. Hey Nick, get a load of this. Are you listening to me? Can you clean the toilet? Hey, this is important. Why are you freaking out about now? Hee hee hee. Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Huh? At the big time. Big time? What do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are. Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearlie, of course. Oh, it's a nice pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Gee, haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this, some kind of poster? Curious Village, isn't it? That's right. It's our hometown where Pearlie and mine is. What about treasures from the boonies? Very funny. Laugh all you want, but you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The treasures of Curian, he said, it doesn't actually start till next week, but the sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Dick? Maya is nothing else different than what you usually wear. Say Maya, different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey. Younger sister of Nia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for a true identity. You know, she's a spirit medium, and she's a bit of a shady character. Wait, what? Hey, who are you calling shady? This little girl is Pearl Fey, but I call her Pearls. She's my cousin that's spirit medium training us off. I'm never been young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Kirin Village is the home of the mysterious Kirin channeling technique. Maya is the daughter of the Kirin School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen a power with my own eyes. It's a real thing, alright. Mr. Nick, how long you get to make two gorgeous women like us wait? Hey, yes, Mr. Nick. I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Sorry, looks like I don't have a choice here. Might as well head out. I'm out. Transfer exhibit posted added to the court record. October 11th, 18 p.m. Lordy Taylor main exhibit hall. Lordy Taylor, the city's finest, most expensive department store. Transfer exhibit, huh? Other than that, I'm pretty impressed. Well, this is awesome! You can make the cheapest junk look great. Depends on how you display it. Oh, they have the dusty old hanging skull that was in Faye Manor's storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom? Saint Nick! The person in charge of this exhibit is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Alright. I guess we should go and say hello. This is the one that was shot in the last game. I think I remember this old folding screen here. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence. In our case, they happened to carry in Village, so they say. This folding screen is the greatest of all spirit channeling secrets. The 6-leaf carrying sacred writing folding screen. So secret, why is it a prominent thing in the exhibit? Question. Oh, Mr. Maya, look, I can't believe it. That's so cute. Full diorama of the Korean village. Yeah, look at that. So somehow it seems to freaking dreadness. Oh, Mr. Maya, it's the house. As it says Fame Air on it. Yes, you're right. I kinda want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. There's a big cushion that's just lying around with nothing on it. It must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Oh, why, of course there is. Right, Pearly? Oh, yeah, of course. I'll bet it would really take your breath away. Repeat the cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably airstack knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 ways to save money. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know. I mean, it sounds like a rough way of life. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be anything else. Basement warehouse. Double Lemon, Lordy Taylor. Basement warehouse. Yep, this is a basement warehouse, alright. This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Eek! You monster, you're alright! Monster. Good evening. It's good to see you again. You, I know you. And nice to see you too, little miss. Hello. Is your friend here, Nick? And how do you know Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of promotion planning for this exhibit. She was part of the last case. That's right. She would have met her. She worked as she worked as the one of the people for she worked as what the agent as for ended up being a killer in one of the last cases that I can't remember his name. I'm trying to think. Also, security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. If your sure has changed since we last met her. It's the warehouse. The valuable exhibit items have started way in here. Let's see. Fire extinguisher from... Girl, looks like it hooked up to the security camera above. And that means what? The camera's set to take a photo of anyone that goes in and out of the storeroom. The data from the camera gets all below the computer there. That's what. I see, that's pretty high-tech stuff. Yeah. Mr. Kamai, take a look at next to the door. That's Mr. Gami, right? Yes, that's the statue of the woman who invented the carrying channeling technique, Ami Faye. There's someone from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Ami Faye golden statue is in the court record. It's a creepy looking thing she's holding. Don't ask me, how should I know? Well, you are the featured master, right? So, but this is the first time I've ever seen the statue. That thing is the current... I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. It's a ceremonial sword. Not a real weapon, so the blade isn't really sharp. Oh, phooey. I want to cut something. Why? What are you eyeing me for? Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? Looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I see lots of big boxes back there. Really, let's go in. I want to take a look. Oh, I'm sorry. There's personnel allowed in there. Do you hear that, Nick? We're the authorized personnel. Why are you telling me that? It says Argani. No, it says organize. You just can't see the last two letters. You know, I guess no one else could read it either because this place is a mess. You must have fell right at home, huh, Nick? Ah ha 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 ha. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I worked up, that's all. Miss Kamai, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Please, Brian, don't see anything that'll needle problems further. It was there for me when I really needed help. So something that happened 7 months ago. You heard, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case? Not really. I'm stuck in a dark run cell. Did that skip your memory, Nick? I quit being a manager and started this job. That's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. It wasn't for you. For us. But don't say it. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else involved, I was able to change my life. I really am grateful. Well, that's a relief. Really impressed, Miss Andrews. Building a huge exhibit like this must be very tiring. Lori Tail is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. This work's on display in the main exhibit hall of worthy finest museums. Woo, did you hear that? Probably the finest museums. Yes, I did. That's really wonderful. This basement warehouse is well protected, huh? Of course it is. All these are the Sonos priceless treasures here. Security guards, all very highly trained as well. Good, so what is it that face he's making? Oh look, it's already 8 p.m. Have you all eaten yet? Well, actually, we had a special reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. We dined together. Oh, I like the sound when I dine. That sounds so fancy. I'll let the kids lunch. Haha, Pearly, it's dinner, not lunch. Let's go for it. Really eat your fill with a kid's dinner. Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me. Shall we head upstairs then? Oh, 100% so far. Pleasant evening. All that remained was to wait for the exhibit opening. So let's see, Miss Andrews looks so happy. Just couldn't imagine. The very next day, something terrible would happen. Oh, jeez, what the heck is going on here? Why is this stable? Just had an unstable moment there for a second. I don't know why. I was worried that, again, I was worried that something wrong. October 12th, 10 a.m., 9 a.m., right? Company law office. Nick, this is terrible! What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? You're such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would ya? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. I'm going to turn on the TV. Got an update on the recent treasure heist. As the clue found the crime, authorities announced it's believed the work of the renowned phantom thief the Mask. The Mask? And the spokesperson Melody Taylor received the threat letter some days ago. The 5th heist by the phantom thief who only targets rare treasures. Melody Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? You better go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure Melody, you don't think? Just a get up, Nick. It was stolen by the Master Mask. It was filled with treasure. Current secret art was stolen. What? Chili, quiet directive plant. When she was alive, Mia just loved it. She was even so far as to make a mascot. It's really nice to be a plant, being able to sit in the sun. Time for daydreaming. Great mistake. No time for daydreaming. Until I find out, they're not gonna give me a second of peace. Giant building outside the window. Here we are, tell it. High-class luxury hotel. The chain is so rich. We brought a whole chunk of town next town over. There's a huge theme park. It's gonna be called the Gateway Wonderland. Like, that was 2 years ago. It was just a little hotel for a businessman. Old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that Mia cried when she saw it long ago. I watched it recently. She cried all night too. Which I guess is why it's back on the wall. Check it out one of these days. The full of illegal books stand in a formal row. They mock me. It's never neglected them for so long that they're covered in dust. That's later. I should try reading them once in a while. Hey Nick, there's no time for reading. Hey Nick, you guys read later. It's my desk. I don't get used to it so much. So dust bunnies are starting them out there, so I should wipe them out with a few place swipes of my cleaner. I'm trying to make you upset. Hey Nick, if you're worried about cleaning, please leave it up to me. If I was looking at cleaning, I guess I'd better go find an errand. Sure, hello. What's the sacred errand? The only most important treasure in the Korean village, that's all. Look, it's right here on this poster. You know, the one that their pearls destroyed in the last game and tried putting it back together and accidentally put it as I am instead of on me. Poor kid. I know I shouldn't be laughing, but it's just weird how that ended up working. It's just funny. Jiro, what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. The soul of Mystic Ami, the founder of the Korean channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Yes, that's right. Hold up. I thought the urn had the name Ami written on it. It says I am, huh? Is there how that happened, Pearly? Oh, that's right. She probably didn't know because she was being accused of murder at the time that all went down. Oh, well, there are some bad things left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick? Yeah, Pearls accidentally destroyed it with a ball. That's right, 1 year ago there was a murder in Korean village, Maya's hometown. Sacred Urn, it turned out to be an important clue in that case. Sacred Urn is in the court record. Okay, the troll's shining out, turning the judge's head, so let's see what's next. What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean? What do you mean what, Mr. Nick? Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Did you ever... Does that bother you? But that the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how... The village's Mystic Maya, the future of the master Korean school of channeling. What I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. Let's just say you don't. Okay, I do, so what am I supposed to do about it? Is that obvious? To find the bad guy who did this. Yeah, get the sacred urn back. I'm not a detective. I'm a lawyer. This has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with it. You'll tell me you find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Man, oh man, there's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again? Mask the Mask, Nick. Make another Mask the Mask. Mask the Mask. It's terrible. There's arrested and everything. Yeah. Fair borrow. Let me get go to the murder in the Korean village. It was killed during one of the Mayan spirit channelings. This ended up being a key piece of evidence that proved our innocence. Mr. Nick, do you mind not telling Mr. Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember this urn used to say Ami on it. Poor Pearl's accidentally broken in a million pieces. She tried to fix it, let's just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm not good at aristocrat spelling either. This is how the cooling project turned out. She put the pieces together in the wrong. Instead of army, it says I am. Because no one knows this until now, a whole year later. I can't believe it myself. So what do you think about this? Not bad, probably. Not certain. What do you think, Mr. Nick? If there is a better than the one. Hey, it's my Magatama. What do you think, Nick? Isn't it neat? Sure is being able to peek in people's minds definitely a nice advantage. What? How do you do that? What do you mean? You gave me this thing and... I know probably for some of this sort of spiritual power into it. I had no idea you do something as cool as that. Some future leader you are. Next time you use it, let me know. I want to see into the people's mind too. I think really all that Fable is kind of, well, junky if you ask me. But it's got the soul of Mystic Ami, the founder of the channeling technique. What do you think you get for it? What, sell the secret urn? I never thought about that. Pearly, make a note of it. Way to save money, tip note 109. Sell treasures whenever possible. Whenever possible, check. I think buyer's gonna be searching for a buyer for a long time. And even I don't know the statue existed until a little while ago. Did Adrian say it's from a big branch family training hall or something? Yes, there are actually a lot of training halls scattered all over the country. Way deep in desolated mountains. I thought it had to be desolated mountains. You're not very photogenic, are you? Guess that's the end of the conversation. Just, I really miss her. Mr. Kabaya was a really good lawyer. And she was awesome. She taught Nick everything he knows. She trained hard and tried to make her proud, Nick. Yeah, I'll do my best. During my next trip to the freezing waterfall, I hate to break it to her, but I don't think that being frozen the ball to help the court. I have to really buckle down and get serious. You're the future master of the Korean channeling technique, after all. Yeah, and I have to play the big part of the big sister, too. We're Pearly and you, Nick. Oh, what do I look like I was born yesterday? I was just a kitty, isn't she, Nick? Yep. She's smart dude, just like you, you're truly. She's got a quiet future ahead of her. I bet she could be president someday. Maybe they could tell past president. That might come in handy. She really seems grateful to you, Nick. Well, she was in a pretty tight spot during the terrible ordeal. I'm grateful to her, too. Hold on a second. I'll type something. like you're not telling me something. I'm gonna take a good look at the case file next chance I get. Time to move. Overall, they're telling me is a bit all. Alright, let's see if we can find some clues that might to the bad guy. I don't think everything has been disturbed. Disturbed's like it did sit last night. Bad guy, huh? Hey, you can't book around here, pal. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again. Gee, I'm the one that should say not again. Every time something bad happens, always show up. Al. Listen, every day, aren't you any detectives? That's asking you that. What are you doing around hanging around here? That's you first. What? Why are you here? Alright, we get it. Don't you two kiss and make up already? Oh well, it's been a long time, Scruffy Detective. Oh, it's you, little. Oh, yeah, it's you, little miss. Actually, my name's Gumshoe. Dick Gumshoe. Good chance for you to try to remember it, alright? If it's not too long for you, you can call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick. Yeah, good to see you again, too, I guess. It's just a bunch of old urns. Are they really treasures, too? Of course they are. There's a treasure exhibit, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so. All it takes to be a treasure is age. No wonder everyone likes museums. Here, take a look at my attorney's badge. Are you still showing that cheap little thing? Oh man, shows his mouth. Keeps his mouth shut, carries a swab police badge, Al. What about this? Sorry, pal. I didn't go to sleep last night. I'm afraid it's not working really working right. No, I don't think sleep would fix the problem. Keep it down. It's really good to hearing, you know. They might be mad if you heard. I can hear everything you say, pal. Yes, pal, there's something that really bugs me. What's that? The outside was stolen away the mask? What's even I heard of? Oh, well, favorite treasures. Care of Abaddon, the Crown of Bangor. Singing the Curtis famous too. Right, Pearly? Of course, everyone in the Curtis Village knows about it. I feel like we got a predictable thief on our hands. Pretty goofy looking face, if you ask me. Hey. What are you carrying that around with you anyway? It's not like you ever need it. It's got a point. Oh, this is me, F.A. Truly beautiful person, pal. You know her? You know my sis? Yeah, sure, everybody in the police force knew her. I lost a grateful friend today. That day. This is Scruffy Detective. I've got something in my eye, I'm not crying. This person, sorry pal. I go to sleep. Everything about saving himself. This is a Dick Detective. Can you tell me what happened? Hey, tell him you trying to remember my name, girl. It's Gumshoe. The thief stole something called the Stick and Urn. You know about that. Oh well, the criminal's name is Master Mask. I know about that too. Could you tell us something that than that? Oh, the hell. I guess I kind of owe you guys in a way. Crime occurred last night around 1:30 in the morning. Second thing you know that, an emergency phone call from guard seeing the crime pal said that the yarn was just stolen. Seeing the crime scene right here, right? Wrong. It must be kept under the chemical guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? So who's guarding the basement warehouse? That guy. It's all his fault. The thief got away, pal. So one case against the stolen head thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace detective? He detected Gunshoot. That's his master mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Master Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a brown bear, no unsuspecting victims. But he does disguise is a true Master Mask. So some kind of master disguise, huh? The finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5 dice. But they only had a corporation that could have caught him in this time. He knew he was planning on stealing the cigar. Of course I did. This calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. Please, why do you call him a ace detective? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So what's he like? I need a little bit of sip. So like I told you, the Master Mask has made 5 hits so far. Before that, the State's Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. It's impressive, all by himself. Yeah, I gotta admit, pal. It really is as good as it says. He sent one of the calling cards. We sent our men on a stakeout. I was never gotten so much a glimpse of the guy. The detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure for the thief. Anyway, he's just seeing the crime right now. Looking at the clues. Down in the basement warehouse, huh? There's this calling card. Here it is, but don't show it to anyone. Top secret, okay, pal? There's a mark on the front. That's the mark the man. That's the mark. Man's signature emblem. You say it's his mark, pal. All his calling cards have got it on them. They mentioned it on the news flash. He's holding a detail from the public for operational reasons. You can tell if the calling card's real or not is by his emblem. Card into the card record. Makes sense. Fairs is always the imitators. Nick, you work a little hard, maybe you can have your own copycat today. Thanks, I guess. Remember, you tell me about that emblem, okay, pal? Does Steve ever send these to the police? They always say the victims. So now the victims have always come to us for looking for help, though. That wouldn't happen this time, you mean? Get that right, pal. Listen up, if you ever get one of these calling cards, you can come to us right away. Yeah, sure. Come on, this guy tell ever since the first night, pal. Well, you're doing a really good job, I can see. Oof. Well, if you want to jump high, you're gotta crack down, right? I'm frustrated now, but I'll make it much more sweeter than a catch. Go on, catch. That's what I keep telling myself every day. Good luck, Detective, I believe in you. Oh, that's just sweet. You're the only one that's ever said that. Only one? That's kind of sad if you think about it. Coach Old, Lordy Taylor, basement warehouse. How many times we come here? This place always gives me the chills. Probably because it's air conditioned to protect the air pieces, you know. Well, welcome to my private little bond cave of chaos. What the heck does that mean? Afraid I have very little offer, but please make yourself at home. Oh, well, who are you? A silence. Yeah. Now see, it's all becoming clear. You see, the truth has once again been elegantly real to me. As I in the speed medium, need a very advanced at the trade. Am I wrong? Yikes, it's scary. How did you know that? How you say the universe is skeptics say that? Oh, nothing but a question of why. I would travel about time and space in the swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tail of it. Further ado, let me fulfill what you should be the first duty of any gentleman. Introduce myself. The name is Anime no Ganame. It's Detective. Hi. Don't let him entertain you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's Phoenix Wright. Right? Phoenix Wright? Ace Attorney. I'm my fate, Ace Spirit Medium. I'm Pearl Faye. Mr. Myers' cousin, Spirit Medium, Ace Apprentice. Excellent. Well, let's shall we begin the little game? Okay, what is the phrase? One short of a bigger doesn't come to mind with this guy. Just so loyal, please refrain from such crude behavior. What do you mean? Combs aren't just the crime scene is a canvas on which he paints. Well, at least the detective enemy have an eyes dedicated enough to read the signs. You translate that for me, Nick? You said don't touch anything, amateurs. Anything you wish to know about, you have but to ask at me. Everything there is about my rival, Master Mask. What do I know? Do you have any top secret information stuff that only a crime buff would know? Like about what they ask? Only listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. Sorry, it can be more helpful. I've noticed this save that of finding evidence against my travel. It's okay, Nick. It's just a bit of appealing evidence, Hog. That's his defense style. Appealing evidence, you say? In case I'd simply be wasting my breath. I guess you're right. Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you have said I was a rival, not appealing evidence, Hog? Do not fear, young lady. I promise I shall retrieve your honor. Thank you, Detective Enemy. I'm counting on you. Final round between Detective Academy and Mr. Mass is set to begin. Still something funny about this guy. Don't forget, he achieved the transfer from the last dice. Yes, I have video details of my role in the whole affair. I want to quote it directly from the news on the TV. Can you need a copy? No thanks. This will surely be the Master Mass final list. time we're getting close to manage to retrieve the stolen item. Michael Wright's criminal of humanity will be found guilty in due time. I look at me, detective all done such joy. That's what you're babbling about, but I guess we'll find out soon. Person is the great detective, am I correct? Oh, so I was about to ask you. Simply is enough information. I'm afraid I can't be absolutely certain. It tells him those eyes indicate a man of deep wisdom and insight. I brush around, Nick. Just ask him already. It's kind of scary. So you're really famous, as you say? Of course, but loyal, you'd rather have shocking like a knowledge around the world? No, there was left in the city that had not heard me. Look at me. I am Master Arch Henry, the detective. Look at me. So there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. The bison of first, forces of darkness the other, the angelic charmers of light. But now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? Personally, on the heels of this villain's first crime. Like this criminal's patent, I thought it is very latest loathsome larceny. I returned the target of the attorney and the portrait of Regina to the crime scene. I did it all by myself. I took it back from the master mask. My brain, body and mind, and brilliant muscles. They mentioned on the news in the great people around town segment. Said the museum gave you a crumpled jewel as a reward. Compared to the treasure they retrieved for them, it's not so much. So in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Tell us you know about Master Mask. Keep it simple, please. Learn about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night here in the bowels of the story were locked in a glorious battle. Let's see, hang on a second. You were here last night, Lordy Taylor? Actually, whenever the mask goes, you will find the enemy wings and get traps. Oh, get traps more like the mask. L gets you and made a beautiful getaway. This time I let him escape with the illusion of victory. Maybe I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Can you tell us what exactly happened last night? Of course, that's all I saw always there. Should we know secrets between aces? Flair will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. There with the full note. I just received a quest from my servants 20 days ago. Those 10 ago that we received the Master Mask calling card. You were hired for the calling card, even right? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite Richard and thorough. It's Adrian for you. And today that hiring me, our worst premise came true. Calling card, right? Yes, so they used to take the trap for the thief right in the warehouse. Wait for him alone. Well, but why? Why you go to the police for help? Ridiculous, right? When I seek help from just a singular useless group of name-cut pumps. Go in there with all of you that let the mask get away. I was operated alone and get sealed out of sight. What is corn sealed? Now, pearls don't make you think it's a sealed bag of corn. Thanks, Pearls. Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were aware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. That's my old little proverb. Get back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. When I saw to you, the secretary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the cigarette disappeared. It's impossible. How could it disappear? Oh yes, don't be ridiculous, sir, Laura. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. Someone seriously messed up his own stick out. He's a rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though on one, even though, yeah, no one came. Oh God. Oh, Capcom, that's a typo. Ooh, fuck, man. It's obviously supposed to be, even though no one came through. It said no one came on one. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I'm like trying to figure out what the hell, and I realize it's a fucking typo. You know, no one came through these doors last night. Our precious urns still sit on vanished from under your nose? It's just not possible. Can't do anything else. Mr. Band's calling card. It's got his emblem print on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less than my rival. But see, you're possessing a top secret piece of information. We've got an ace lawyer and ace experiment. Ace cousin apprentice here. It's indeed, I think I would like to learn. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I really want to talk to a guy like this ever. So, lawyer, thought that you were 200% a mysterious thief. I'm not sure I would say exactly. That's right. We're gonna find the cigarette Well, what we have to do... Excellent. Just to permit you to look around while I investigate elsewhere. Perchance you could discover something of value. Return to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the enemy detective agency. Start delete the lights. Like, excuse me, I have much to do. Wait a minute. He's gone. I like the idea of this guy doing work for it. Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. No big deal. Should investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office, too. Take me with you, okay? Nick, hey, Pearl, do you know what's the computer? Computer? I've heard of one of those. It's such a cute name. The computer is for storing data from the security camera. It comes in and out of the warehouse. The camera takes a photo of them. Help me to trap the detector setup. We can find the last night's data on the thing. Maybe even have a photo of the mask. Let's see here. Man, I really stick at looking at these things. What's wrong with Nick? He's sweating an awful lot. I don't know how to pull up the photos. I have no idea you're so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. You have to learn, you have to call before you can walk, right, Nick? Sure, anyway, it looks like the camera only, well, once last night. Take a look at a wooden box. Ah, that's a cigarette, isn't it? That's the box that's a cigarette. Don't touch it. There are clues to the thief's identity on there. Carl worked so hard to make that box. You made the poor excuse for a box behind you? That's supposed to mean. Your has always been on the stand in the winding way of Fay Manor. No box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. I'm so proud of it. Sniffle, sniffle. Poor Maya, maybe it's been a better master taking the box too. Oh, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? Jitsu 7 brand sword in Japanese, as says Miss Andrews. It's pretty heavy. And it 7 times the fun. Forgetting, huh? But it sells like hotcakes. Something about this that bothers me. Are you really firing on the whole cylinders? Probably a sword? Was it Mr. Ami holding it last night? True. Another thing, the sword hasn't been bent last night like it is now. You're right. You're right. Also, probably, I wouldn't expect any less from the Ace Apprentice. The sword's so bent, it must mean it's someone who used it somehow. I just thought of something. You take that enemy, smash the mask with it. Like that. Don't do it. Ouch! What the heck? I think Pearly. You bent than it was before. Oh man, my head, my hair. Like part of a big sign that all I can read is Burr. I've got it. It must supposed to say hamburger. They're right hamburger that big. I don't know, a hamburger restaurant. That's probably why. There's actually good reasons why you would. I don't know. Well, the hamburger festival? Like me for a World Ham? That's another good reason. I kind of doubt it. I've got it. Maybe it says spaghetti. That's not how you spell spaghetti. Oh wait, that's what are you talking about? Why are you talking about food? I mean, not the game spelled it, but there's no B-U-R in spaghetti! Wait, that's normal for you? It was a B horn. No way it could be spaghetti. What? I just said that! It was a typo. Must have been. It might have said the Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? Oh, okay. To me, besides spaghetti, it's the only thing more tangled in your reasoning. Oh, Maya. Nick, what's that big door over there? It's like the door to the actual storeroom. Just see lots of big boxes stuff out back there. It's just where we're keeping the Sacred Urn. Never mind, Sandra said we're not allowed in there. That's what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over there. I didn't do that! I wasn't here last night. I would have noticed those gorgeous colors. This paint is already dried up. Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you, it wasn't me. It's like it's been several days since it was spilt. Hey, look at this. What is it? There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of the stain. The box. There's a box that paint on it. Hey, I wonder what it could be. It's starting to come together now. This is the statue of Mr. Gami. Is she cool? I'll go statue myself. Could put it in the office. It's right company. I'm a little statue of me. Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange. What's it, Pearls? Statue of Mr. Gami? Was this where it was last night? Ah. Somebody moved it. It's close to the door. I think you're right. Great job, Pearlie. I was expecting less from my ace cousin. Statue was moved on the night of the crime. Got the pain. I had to... Nothing else from it. Miss Nick, your cell phone's ringing. Hey Nick, your cell phone's ringing. I'll fix right here. Oh, it's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe, what is it? What's so funny? Tell you what's so funny, pal. Finally beat him. I beat the serious detective. Finally, this dog is out for the dog day. I think that's his best match. Yep. I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. Escape for him. Are you saying you captured the mask? Bingo! Oh, actually he surrendered, but I still get on him. That's the mask surrendered? Great, so we can come and pick up the Sacred Urn? Oh, you see, I was gonna tell you. What, something wrong? You can swing by the detention center sometime. Detention center? Wants to talk to you. Master it is. What? Wants to talk to Nick? Waiting for your pal. So get over here soon. Detention center, huh? Detective, he looks more like a set of some B-grade horror movie. Hello, is anyone here? It's like nobody's home. What a waste of time. Hey, now let's take that frame picture back with us as a memo. Don't you dare, Maya. Just let them try back later. painting. It looks like he's looking right at me. Maybe we should put a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. Paint it for you. Maybe you could pose while cleaning the toilet. Look for something a bit more dignified. Yeah, that'd be smart. Oh, so he's hurt. At the fire police. What's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded culture of assumptions. Right, sorry. Hey Nick, what's this thing here? Call it gramophone. Don't these people use the devil listen to music? Can't be serious. Probably for purifying the air or something. I'll bet 50 cents. Come on, what do you say? Probably would win that bet. Pay up when you lose. Hell no, you'll lose. Try to press a bookshelf full with some impressive books. After the Ace Detective Unabridged edition by Luke Anime to Ace Detective. Of course he's got his own books on his bookshelf. He's even got one of those shifting the ball thingies. And would you look at that? There's a little Luke Anime doll helm. How cute. There's a microscope here too. I wonder if it's researching something. Besides have different names on them. It says Anime virus? Dying to make a name for himself, huh? Get kind of irritating, actually. This is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry experiments. I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water's made up of carbon and hydrogen. No, not carbon, oxygen. Except the hydrogen. Well, there's always alternate theories, I guess. By alternate theories, so you mean the ones you make up inside your head. Do we anything else still? Into the detention center. October 12th, detention center. Visitor room. Hey pal, welcome to the detention center. You're every mood, aren't you? Yep, after all, we got the mask. But, so where's the second urn? Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't think about it before. But you're the victim in that case, huh? I guess I should have let you in from the guy's horse's mouth. That's right. Nick. Yes, if you think about it real hard, we're the other victims. I guess so, in a way. Speaking of, used to thinking of the victim as a dead person, because there's other murder cases. Excuse me, excuse me. Anyway, I have to get to the cigarette back. Please don't just ignore me. Who are you? I'm Master Mask, okay? Nick, doesn't he look kind of gangly? Around the light. The famous Master Mask. I think I can punch his way out of a wet paper bag. That's the visitor room. He looks nervous being this close to the thief. Smiling at the camera. You think about this? I don't really think I could help you with that. No, that's not it. Well, the thing is, I don't really know if I can say any. One way or another. Catch that. Or you didn't miss anything. We're sorry I caused so much trouble. We're so sorry then you shouldn't have stolen in the first place. But the only thing I did was lose it. But that's not right. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of the treasure feel the same. Especially if sorry. Just imagine that famous thief with such a pure heart. Oh, that's Master Mass calling card. Pretty nice looking, huh? You look so happy. I forget I'm writing, you see. So I bought a book called How to Write Business Letters. Study hard. Guess I could call it right there for business. Since I was a little boy, I always been interested in mysterious massmen. So you wanted to be when you grow up. Yes, no, sort of, but not exactly. I never meant to feel as bad as I do now about treasures being stolen. It's gonna be complicated. Him, you know, every claims to be your arch-enemy rival. That person, he's not my arch-enemy rival. He'll actually know, now that I think about it. In terms of arch-enemy and rival, it's the same thing. Rival is the only person who's able to who have it out for each other with a disagree like this. So you're a master, you bet. That's wrong. See, it's complicated. So no, if you know what I mean. What's wrong? Well, when I say wrong, to say that's not right per se. See, that's spelled mask. The mask. It's spelled mask. The mask. This guy. This is a little timid and weakling it. We know that much. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity. I made you cry, baby, too. Why don't you give yourself up? You see, it's because, well, but I know why, because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelming with guilt, am I right? Priceless treasure that broken urn? I have a little bit of favor to ask. Yes, what is it? Could you go and talk to the Desier? Desier? I really want us urn back. Where is it? Sorry, I'll give it back. I really will. Maybe not. I can't make promises though. It's just I'm hurting people. Mr. Nick? Can't hear what he said, especially the last part. Mr. Mass, do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir. I will. I promise. Or maybe not. I'm not really already speaking in normal voice, so I really can't do that. Do anything. Mr. Mass, about the urn. Yeah, the urn. Right away. Actually, no. I might tell you, but I'm actually afraid you wouldn't believe me. Enough already. Just tell it to us straight, please. Please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. Urn, I lost it. What? Did you say you lost it? Yeah, no, I mean, so, I mean, yes, I lost it. What do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it, like I said, these things just happen. When you're on a train, you get distracted, you forgot your bag, you know? What? You forgot your cigarette on a train? Anyway, you went on a train dressed like that? No, I'm just, well, speaking hypothetically, of course. But anyway, I'm sorry. I lost it somewhere. I don't know where. This guy's story is more surreal than a dolly painting. Are you sure this creep is the mask? Maya, don't call him a creep. Oh, I do have to admit, I understand your death about this guy. Yes. This Desi beast person. Please don't talk about my wife like that. She must be his wife. Sorry, truth is, they told me to have y'all come here. You think go visit her at the my hideout? Mr. Nick, what does that mean by hideout? Oh, sorry. Actually, I meant to say my secret base. Secret base? Apartment, actually. Below the Pepley. Third floor. Let's have a look, Nick. The master hideout. It tells me just sounds like the sound of the word hideout. Don't control the master's hideout. I'll check this place out. No doubt about this is the Master's hideout, Ari. Who is this? Is that you, Ronnie? Oh, who are you people? Desi Delight? That's right, I'm Desi here. Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim. Yeah, that's us. Someone told us to stop by and speak with you. I'm Maya Faye, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nicky boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful. But you decided to help. Ironic. You're welcome. She really called me a Nicky boy. Smash the mask. There's a paper cutter hanging from the thing. Let me see that. Ah, I'll be taking this crown now, but look next time. I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick? This thing looks vaguely familiar. And it's a fishbowl. Upside down one, anyway. I think it's just a helmet, an alien helmet. It looks like a tape recorder next, or something next to it. A transceiver, an alien transceiver. Nick, where you can act like a grown-up for a little bit? Electrified Maya to be more of an adult. That's still low. A bunch of pelts. I piled up over here. That can cover it's a missile. You know there's a dynamite in missiles? Hey, does that have heavy enough to be real? Wait, they're just full of baby toys. Why are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? Death of them reminds me of Stone, the great albatross tragedy? Death of the immortal goddess statue, the great knuckle bomber tragedy? Did the police even investigate this place? It's cute, so called a little hot air balloon, you know. Well, there's no fooling you. What a big round balloon now. And with your right in it, Nick. Oh, the balloon is supposed to be top secret. Proof enough that we're on the latest master mask. I'm gonna tell Maya it's kind of scary when it comes to celebrities. Nick is a torpedo. It's hard to believe, but sure looks real. Could have picked up something like that. Please don't say that torpedoes are things that people just leave laying around. A bunch of books lying here. Alright, sounding novels. Famous heists, fantastic thieves. Now look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck in them. Let's see here. Must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. No, calling card is an important part of being good thief's modus operandi. Oh, Ron really studied his stuff. Yeah, you wanna... A bunch of cheap costumes placed pieces around inside a nice frame. Look, Nick, it's a fake beard. There's also a mask made out of cardboard. Nick, try this on fake bear. Come on, try it on. Cut it out. Now put on the mask. It's Phoenix the mask. Let's bar for a while. No way, I'm not stealing stuff from a thief. I have enough bad karma as is. Would you take a look at this? Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't the faintest idea. I don't get enough. I don't get out enough. That's a mysterious looking thing. I love old stuff like that. It's one of our most treasured possessions. There's gonna be a whole exhibit a loading tailor with these type of things. Looks so happy, she looks up like a thousand with Bob. Bulb. Perfect, you count on me, Ronnie? Be there, it sounds like fun. Yeah, looks like a light bulb is starting to flicker. What do you know about this? You can't show her that, Nick. The emerald's top secret, don't you remember? Oops, oh, sorry about that. I just said top secret. The worst way to... I just heard the word top secret. It piques my interest like nothing else. And I just look it. He can really get things done when he puts his mind to it. But so what exactly does he put his mind to? Well, not very often. I admit. Exactly does miss the light seeing ours one anyway. You must have really been sky rockets. Sorry. Man, me so much love. Sky rockets? I don't know. People still use that word. As long as I've got my motorcycle and my Ronnie, I'd be happy. That's sweet. Oh, that's a plus a little extra little shopping money. Yeah, I'm happy. It's starting to sound a bit greedy, don't you think, Nick? That's been the Master Mask. Oh, Master Mask, of course I know about. This is his biggest fan. What? Huh? Biggest fan? Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. So, misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute. Did you just say delusional? That's right. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with him. See, Ronnie actually believes that he is the Master Mask. What? What are you talking about? Thank your husband. Isn't that the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though. A bit. Wait, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Oh, really? So you know they are that you're doing some shady trading at the law office now. Right, but not to watch that Tales News program. Much of watching CNN. I saw that. I thought maybe the guy did mention meet that lawyer they mentioned. I see. Me has a powerful imagination gets deluded easily. Kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I don't know what to do. It's me I stole there and he kept saying it. If it was possible, it was possible. Are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? But, you know, it's a place of treasure. You know, is it possible there's no wife to know secret identity? Me, I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Excitement, huh? Yeah, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike going at full throttle. Riding bicycles is like putting your life a line. You know what I mean? I think it depends on how you write it. Type thing you can't stand living a boring, dreary old life. No action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the just taking type himself. Right about that, he definitely is not one for the soul in danger. I don't have to say that he does make up for it in other ways. Other ways? It's funny, Ryan is incredibly rich and super generous. Probably a bike that's as fast as it would make your head spin. It's shopping? I like because shopping so much it makes Ron's head spin. The other day actually happened. His head actually started spinning. I don't know if that's a thing to brag about. Talk about high maintenance. Where's Mr. Light get all the money from? Ryan's a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? They pay tons of money in return. Okay, I think it's my turn for my head spin. Can you tell us about what happened the night of the crime? Was it again Maya? Well, according to Detective Gunship, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Oh, last night. It was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yeah, I was always doing my best to flying at night. Flying? Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. He caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. Felt like caught me in the corner with white as a sheet. Sounds like she got an anti-alibi. Bet Mr. Polite. Well, I don't really know. We're together. We were together at that time of night. When I got home, he was already fast asleep. I think he's got no alibi. What are you talking about? He's not mask to mask. But wait a second. Look at all the stuff around the room. This place is obvious man-to-man side in. No, you're totally wrong. These tie out wouldn't look like this. Try so timed himself to look they looks up to the rogue figure. Freaking Master Man's a bad guy. So he's deluded. Really be true? If we really had someone there, wouldn't they have still have it? I suppose. Let's ask him if he has the internet. If he has a point. So, like, isn't exactly the criminal type. Something about Ron's behavior bothers me. True, maybe Mr. Light isn't Master Man after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? What is it? I know It may seem like a back all on the outside, but the only thing I won't stand for is legal activity. I had the feeling, but you're tough. I could tell you got a good heart. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this in for me? Letter? Yeah, for Ronnie. I'm gonna fight back. Mr. Light. Okay, you've got it. So I can leave this all this. Alright. Desiree's letter has been in the record. Could you please give this to Ronnie? The contents are very important. Step back to the detention center I go. Oh, that's right. Here's this from your wife. But Dizzy? Thank you. I go to mass to mass. Actually, more like taken. Hey there, Ronnie. How are you? I'm doing fine. Clutching onto that lid so hard that thing is gonna be squeezed out. Looks so happy. Trailer and Mr. Kamaya too, Mr. Nick. Now I did look so happy. Mr. Lowe here? Yeah. I let Dizzy wrote, she said. It's gotta be a lawyer. Huh? Well, I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? The trial starts tomorrow. You're gonna say, we can't be a lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in the case, right? The victims of the mask guy. Well, yeah, but according to Dizzy, Desire, he didn't do it. Man's deluded himself into thinking he did it, right? Just think, come on, she could be lying to protect her husband. True. Well, it's actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. I know, spreading. Oh, please, I'll give you the treasure, your choice in return. What should I do? What's the light? I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really? You will? What are you doing, Nick? The thief, I can't trust him. Or maybe a thief. But I think it's more this case that meets the eye. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. Pearls? Can you believe you defend the person after what he did to Mystic Maya? I'll never forgive you ever. Pearly? Wait, it's gonna be ugly. I'll go after her. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. I couldn't have known she'd act like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh my, where's Pearls? She's going back to the office. Go back and check her out later. Would you? What about you? Are you okay with me taking the Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. Sniffle. I'm gonna cry. Well, I know you have a lot of work to do. I appreciate it. Okay, Nick, let's get this show on the road. Mr. Nick, welcome back. Hey, Pearls, you're back too, I see. I bought us a sweet strawberry cake. Here's some tea to go with it. Hey, Pearls? I think she's feeling really bad about what happened at the detention center. Mr. Nick. Mr. Maya, tea is ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Miss Nick. Please have some cake. Oh, thanks, Pearls. Excuse me, I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. It's okay, I just cleaned it this morning. Too late. This might be a good time for us to ask about her. First met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened in Korean Village. And what she said to me that when we first met, you're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mr. My special person, someone. I thought it was because she was young, but what? Pearls, I think she got the wrong idea about you and me. Huh? There's something you need to understand. What is it? It's kind of like a Korean custom, sort of. Really a man in the Korean village. Actually, I never saw any men there when I visited. I'm sure I told you about long ago. But Spray powers run very strong in the Faye family. You did know while you're in the going training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah. Thing is, only the women can actually inherit the power. The whole culture, Korean village rolls around its women. There's nothing wrong with that. Because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. I start to feel left out after a while and then just leave. But if the man has a daughter, say the Pearl's father, he's gone and left the village when he was very young. But it's tough. We've seen nothing but unhappy marriages all around there. She's so sick of these things like that. But it's really a lot. Because I'm my only cousin, well, because of the murder case last year. Pelly's mother is, oh yeah. I remember now, Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. So you see, I'm the only family probably has right now. But it's the same for me too. I was gone too. We're still missing. Yeah, no one's had any idea where she is. Maya's mother, Misty Fay. Current master of the current channeling technique. She appeared 17 years ago to get involved in a certain police case. You're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she's... It's a sort of a spare medium thing. If your mother doesn't come back, then what? And according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. Goodbye, the master of carrying technique sounds like a heavy responsibility. There's no one else to... If the blood of the Faye main family is spare medium. Well, Nick, why don't you go out and start investigating? We're not gonna let anything sitting around in the office. Around the office. Yeah, I know, but first I want to talk to Pearls. Mr. Nick? Yeah? I feel like a baby. I told you, even though Mr. Maya trusted you completely, I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick? Yeah? From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. It's okay. I'm gonna out for a little bit now, huh? Where are you going? Small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. I'll show you I can be useful too by finding some evidence. Hey, wait! Axe, she runs fast. Wait, let's back off. Give her some room, okay? But she's still a young kid. Now he's older than he's younger. Joe tail at me exhibit and all. Oh yeah, Sanders. I'm sorry, it's my fault. Your precious Earn. Please calm down. What's wrong? Simple. Never has everything I touch is failure. I'll do anything to make it up to you. That's okay, though. Look, I know I don't look it, but I'm good with it in my hands. I can make it you another. Wait, okay, breathe, calm down, talk to us. Forgive me. So when did it get the calling card for the mess? Let's see, exactly 10 days ago. Could show the police, but then detective stopped me. So, you asked Detective Emily to help with security. Yes, in fact, it was about 20 days ago I hired him. Seems to know much about the mask, and the police. After security, even before the calling card arrived. Yes, I had premonition that something bad could happen. You're right. I'm going to trust my hunches. That's why there are security cameras even in the basement warehouse. Floyd Tail's very serious about the security measures. So is there a way of saying, bring it on to any of the Princess Steve's? I was sure brought it last night, even though it's a nice souvenir. Tell us a bit about the security for the Treasury exhibit. It's all my fault. They never should have called the partly little exhibit Treasury exhibit anyway. Why do you say that? The urn was stolen as a pretty important object, maybe, but it's actually value. But the appraisal was practically zero. Zero? Pause until it was just about glowing. Or it could make it more valuable. The urn contains the soul of Mystic Maya. I left all the secure arrangements to Detective Henry. But if anything is like a band received all sorts of other exhibits from the Korean. We start going in and out of the warehouse down there. I mean, extra master mask in disguise. First I checked everyone came through. Yeah, so it's not possible. And Enid should probably even check that what they were eat for breakfast. Trouble if I ever forget it. It's like the current teeing on the danger line in the end. That's the only note that probably where the secret arm was gonna be displayed. I guess so. Put my Terry's brass there, you know, as a replacement. I think it's a little too small for that. What about the Magatama? Now you're just being silly, definitely too small. This is incredible. Tiny version of my village. Great idea. You can make a miniature of your office, Nick. I don't know about that. The whole place is overflowing with junk. That before you fish, basically creating that mess. You can always clean it up first. Sure, true. there we go. Attack to 12. I mean, detective agency. Hello? Well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode, relax and soak up the atmosphere. Actually kind of suicidal. Yeah, it's precisely as expected, was it? The truth began to look revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, am I correct? I think we've already been through this. In some ways, observations was correct. Truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? Before that, you were on guard tonight. Duty all alone last night. Slightly inspired for the council with my itinerary. Is all anyone to interfere with the pursuit of my prey. Even after Master Majesty was first theft. But dear, I see you've done your homework. There's a very high status vile deep pill, the famous jewel tier of Empton. The Academy and the museum stick at all. The crime itself. That's why you hired security for the treasure exhibit. Sure, you said that Adrian Andrews hired him. I bought some equipment from Lord Taylor and the trip. Security camera. I thought you were watching the area yourself too. So how did Master Mass steal the urn? That's $1 million question. What's the mass buzz operandi? Mr. Anime, do you know about the sacred urn? There's only one thing, my dear, that is the mask. Sacred urn, the fifth. Nothing to do with this case. After the item actually stolen. Yeah, what Master Mass stole this time? I am the hunter son. I am nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Don't remember the stupidity of individual peanuts you tell other pigeons. I think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Well, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. It kind of bothered me. Please, man, ask me anything you like. Oh, we all but seekers wandering in the dark alone. Funny, how did manage to steal the urn? I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to... Seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. That's all you're regarded to seeing the crime. Just sound asleep, should have at least seen Master Mask. Oh boy. What the? The Psycholock. Hey Nick, what is this Psycholock thing? Your Magatama will let me know when people are keeping secrets. To break their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are. What? Magatama has that kind of power? You're the only one that gave me this Magatama last year. Sure that Magatama surprised family ill, but probably was the one that actually beat it with secret personal powers, right? Sorry, I don't really know much about it. Good deal. Let's go take over the current tailoring schools today. How do you do it? How do you break the Psylocke thing? Present the Magatama to the person with the secret. Cool, I can't wait to see you in action. Come on, let's try it. Oh boy, I think the future's master still needs to learn how to be patient. don't think we have anything really to present. Take a look at one box. Ah, that box is sad to can earn it. Don't touch it, there may be clues in any egg. Let's see how the colors mean. Take a look at the top of the chair. Drop up the letter. Don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it. It's talking about the letter could be an important clue. You can't just go reading it out privately because you feel like it. Not because I feel like it. It really could be important. Sure, it was a clue. I guess I wouldn't mind. Crime. There's no way you didn't see Master commit the crime. I think I actually know the bad thing about it. Like, see why it's so positive about that. It's guarding the warehouse. This is true, but I can tell you for certain not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but every guy is lying to his teeth. And I'll also prove take your money. I have to see proof it when someone did that door. Yes, the camera off around 1 p.m. tonight. Take that! There's a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of me when it went through the door. Precisely. I don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. You see, the camera went off exactly once last night. And what the? My uncle didn't catch anyone in its flesh. There's a kind of computer malfunction that must be. There was a bomb called it malfunction. But are you saying I didn't do it properly? Oh, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? Hey, there must be some reason. Maybe he just really wants to keep hidden. Got the piece of evidence to prove it. Suppose he didn't see Master Mask. He's reasoning in time because I'm conscious. Afraid that making a guess is not enough. Trying to put your money where your mouth is. I know it is. Take that! Take that enemy with the sword. You were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Surely you must be joking. The guy, look at him getting knocked unconsciously so easily. Sort of proves that. That's. For the theft, The sword was in the hands of the statue of Army Faye. Furthermore, at the time, it was not bent. It's only one explanation. Struck on the head, knocked the conscious by the sword itself. How about it? I'm impressed. You're truly an ace attorney. I'm sure I had the evidence, but I did. Okay. Can deny there's a small hint of a truth in what you say. So you're knocked out when the thief first clobbered you. Clobbered, what an ugly way of saying it, but I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment I turned to look at the computer. I noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse. The coward must have wormed his way to the somewhere beside the door. Those deer ducks on the sewer pipes. A march never struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome man there. Ouch, Mr. Hammond, you should have been his poor head examined. Say that again, how can it underestimate the thief that badly? Looks like we got one thing to clear up. Oh, what? The enemy is the greatest detective in the world? I never actually saw the thief. That's right. The thief might have actually been the mask. Oh, certainly that. Well, the thief was inquisitively in the mask. You never actually saw him. So I saw the security camera just to get to see. Oh? And the camera is off exactly once. Very dumb that part. This photo is actually taken by the security camera. It's him, Master Mask. The storeroom entrance taken by the camera on the night of the crime. It could be not other than a criminal mask. The only was a very good reason for committing such a crime. What are you talking about? So what do you mean by a very good reason? Exactly, Mr. Light, and he's gonna dress up and commit these crimes. There should be green envelope somewhere in this room. Need to go and investigate. How would you know about that? Have you forgotten? Speak to the finance ace detective. You ever know what gun the face of the end? My mind is still over. Look at me. Guess we better go look just in case. What next? We actually seen it. Hey, Nick. Remember what Dick the Enemy said? Mr. Light had a very good reason to dress up and commit these crimes. Envelope somewhere in this room. Need to go and investigate. Green envelope. Huh, looks like this is it. So let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th. Bring $50,000? $50,000? This is a blackmail letter? Sure looks like a major clue, alright. With a fountain pen found around the room. What's something at the door? Right back, won't take but a second, I promise. Well, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. I see damsel in distress, I can't help. So please come on in. I'll make you some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll cell phone, pretty lady. Wait a minute, another voice. Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so glad I've got a guest. Aha! You're... it's you! And Maya too! What a fluke! Oh, Larry! Trying to see. Oh, you know each other? Yeah, we're old friends. Nicky boy? And Nick, you know this girl. You know something going on, right? Something? You mean what I think? Say to you, Nick? There's just a lady like this. And Mary too. Way to go, dude. I know just when things are good, but the worst. Time to cool them butts. But ever since grade school, he's been like a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice. That was your very first client. Well, we've got quite the story history, he and I. What he used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Hey, come on now, you're embarrassing me. In front of this pretty lady, little thing there, too. Cool child fantasy. That's so sweet. Gotta catch up like old times. I'm gonna go check out one more bike. Let's go, Disney. So what do you have to say? We've been up to tip it if you really want to know. How about this? The end of the Okay, no, but seriously, Nick. I could care less about the Mystic Moment demo. Of course this is my instance story. This is what it is. You're 26, right? It's about time to take a long hard look at your life. Well, thanks. You're a guy who can brag about how many times you've been rejected. I feel that kind of ironic. All of a sudden, I actually saw a hot click in that custom. Okay, forget about it. It's the guy, trust me. Man, you're killing my buzz, dude. Let's check out someone. This one-track mind. Disney is what's awesomely, right? The time since I felt this way, I think I'm really in love. That's Jason. Larry, Huh? Oh yeah, well, that's why I felt back for you. Maya. He even knows what he's talking about saying anymore. You'll learn a few tricks from me, Nick. Like what? Look at my hair, for example. My straight up, right? But here on the other hand, it points backwards. Look at the little man. The Phoenix, you gotta aim high for the stars. Can find a counter argument to that. We've been up to this whole time. It's been 2 years since the last heard from you. With this clothes, you look weird. Hey man, that's a call for it's my uniform from my part to the top. I can't believe it's been 2 years. Saying time flies when you're having fun. What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you, women, I don't trust them anymore. Get dumped again? You know, Bennifer? I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. So I met the famous Katie Town and my whole life changed. Bennifer, Katie, I never heard of either of them. To reference to Hollywood. The anyway, Katie Town shows is actually references to couples around the. They're actually really outdated. But it's well, actually, perfect. Jennifer and Ace got back together, so maybe not that. Anyway, Dave's Gay Town tells all over me. Can you believe it? Actually, that's like quite an adventure. Women, they're so. Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. I think you're still the same old Larry. So what are you doing there anyway? Huh? Maybe my dad's a special, but nice guy. Guess I picked up this last night while I was working. Your wallet? You say you found this last night? It's hard. I had a driver's license, so I figured I'd just return it myself. I want to see that for a minute. I knew it. There's pictures in it. I guess there really is like a dude's life, huh? Hey Nick, it's not what you're thinking of. Oh, sure it is. You ever seen the bit? Right now, man, I mean, she's a man and women. This is bad news. Really, just here to check out Miss Delight. They said they found out your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Takes a lot of this love guy uniform, you know? Good, huh? So that's what humor's all about. So what was the last time? What time was it when you found it last night? What are you talking about? Trying to see if I got an alibi? I mean, not the one I'm on for crime, but this time, buddy. Got one in the morning on the first floor of the company building. The light well down there. There's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? You mean it's the light? Here, take a look at it. It's right there in the toilet. So that's how you had access. He works there. His card. The security company. See, it's a serial number. So I was thinking about it. You said that you're working part-time security company? Right. Or you're making scary faces. Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. Not much. As much as I can bet this key card. Pretty sure about this key card. But that's the key card we use at the building Arkin. See, this one is for the CEO's office. You need to get it into the room every time you use it. Card at least a record. It's a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Alright, I need that data. But slow down, man. Separate data that limits the outsiders. The job I never have a chance with city. So I need alert. When a lawyer's wish we're so powerless. Just standing on the wall, did you? Hey man, be serious. What I was interested in? Mr. Man doesn't look out, he's gotta be in the victim robbery himself. Wait, what about this? You got this something to say, say anything already. Blackmail in it? Think about this? I don't know anything about this, Alexis. Oh, what? Can't believe you'd do this to me. I thought you'd have a friend. $50,000, I don't have that kind of money. You don't understand. Blackmail wallet was set to run the light. Well, baby scared me. I was that high tech, idiot. Yeah, I'm the idiot. That's like she is because of KB security ran the envelope. Yeah, so what? I got put that down to KB security. What? I have to really find out some more about this KB security. Security company in the blackmail law, you know about it? Sorry, work. Yeah, in fact, I'm on the job right now. So what are you doing there? So right now, you know, the mice can play. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, how far away is this company? It's about 30 minutes by car, I guess. So if you fly down on the road anyway. Well, this is apartment building. It's pretty close to like town, right? You take roughly now to get from here to KB and security and back. If I'm the late with that KB security when the robbery occurred, then well, you could have stolen the cigarette. Hey Nick, your phone. Hello, is this the right resident? Pearls, where are you? I thought I'd go to Lake Tail and try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me that phone, Nick. Polly, where are you right now? I was walking along and found myself in the front of the person's office. Person's? Who? So it says, they're for the society. Okay, stay right there, we're coming to get you. Alright, I'm a little scared. Alright, let's go, Maya. Hey, sick, Nick. What? I phone called just now. That look real kitty. Oh, you have personal friends? She's 9 years old. Larry. Say goodbye, it was still late for me, would you, Larry? Till 12th Enemy Detective Agency. Mr. Nick, Miss Maya, Mr. Maya, Pearly. I never thought I'd ever see the two of you again. So this is Mr. Detective. Is Detective out in the office? Yeah, I arrived here. There's a single soul in sight. Say, Nick. Does it look like something changed since we let here at last? There's a bag on the table, as you mentioned it. Bag of sure was in here before. It's quite full. I don't know what could be in here. Hey, Nick, come on, open up. Wait a minute. You can't just open this private property. It's a funny duddy. It's a point of investigation. It's true, and the truth be told, I have to admit I'm kind of curious. Well, what's in here? Hang on a second. I'm taking it out now. If it is. It feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. Iki's here. What are you doing now? So, it's like to see the servant of the court. No, Laura, it's so flagrantly. Sorry, Maya made me do it. Derek, I can't believe you. Tell him never uses all these as kids first part for favor. This is kin to your foot to waste of time on what? Getting up out here? What do you mean by that? This should make myself more clear. Or trial? They're free. Shall we say the figure if Sir William would be dropping his panties before lunchtime? Oh, Nick, it sounds like it's gonna be real exciting. What's gonna happen at tomorrow's trial that someone's right? Your big mistake so far has been becoming a lawyer in the first place. Certainly does sound like a big mistake, A big day to be remembered. I look at me, I'll take the stun. It's a ring, I bet you put to be in the doing nothing, yo. It's all of you, I will mess you as the co-conspirators. Co-conspirators? Yeah. Second in the fence, I see how, huh? Is not Ida is your greatest enemy? The former teacher threatening you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? So, lawyer, if you're truly you'll say, so you've heard of him. His name is Gadot. Gadot? And he stepped down the path of foolishness. Trying to defend a career criminal is nothing less than the death penalty. No one knows for sure that Mr. Light is really the mask. You don't give someone a death penalty for stealing. Unless you're in the Middle Eastern country that there's Sharia law that says that do that. Last time I checked, this game, which is either set in Japan or the United States, does not give the death penalty for stealing. In my daily tale, as I change where people say this do not disturb this when you're more mature. Who's this Gadot person? Not surprising, this female was not the same Gadot, the prosecutor. Equally cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Gadot, the legend of myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes and a chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor Gadot? The best prosecutor in the country isn't Gadot, says Miles Lindgren. Alright, Mr. Nick. That's no surprise as James is himself and know nothing of this. Base prosecutor Miles was proudly traveling abroad. Huh? Hector says we're doing knowledge is Gadot is the best in the country. You agree with that? Certainly, in fact, you could call in this the academy of the prosecutor's office. That's good to hear. The prosecutor is a fight here tomorrow. Is this Gadot really that strong? I've seen her or something like that. That's surprising as some people spend their entire lives only waiting for his appearance. Like we've done our investigation for the day. It's our law, the stage have been set and all the pieces are finally in place. There is now. It's for the dust to begin. New prosecutor, a new detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. To be continued. Yes. Is where we will leave it for tomorrow. I was hoping it would take this long, but it's fine. We got to do the part one of investigation. Well, dude, we'll see how much we get to tomorrow with the episode 2 tomorrow. But yeah, that is gonna be it for today. Like I said. Back tomorrow with day 4 of this Sunday. I'll play Market Deluxe. Monday and Tuesday, day 5 and 6 of Phoenix Wright, Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Probably wrap up the case, episode 2, and then Wednesday I'll be on Wednesday starting episode 3, then Wednesday I'll be Wednesday's episode 21. Thursday more Arcade Deluxe race up again. Hopefully Thursday night finally we get the DLC me to do Thursday Friday or next Friday for more Phoenix Wright. It's up comes get the new challenge to follow on. We got lots of games coming up. So continue on with the Phoenix Wright trilogy, the finish up the Phoenix Wright trilogy with this Trials and Tribulations. also got coming up, you guys the 5 next month. In October, Crystal Waidathon. In November, Tales of Vesperia. December, new Pokemon Snap, Miles Morales, all kinds of good stuff playing. Rest of 2021 and 2022. So follow me on social media, with the live, share on-game engagement on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Speaking of YouTube's guide database, follow the plays to the past benefit feature, including all the cast of the Phoenix Wright trilogy. It gets the series, previous Halloween-thons, the Tales of series, or playthroughs of Pokemon games, and lots more cool box interviews, cover interviews, all kinds of good stuff. And going on right now, they're premiering a new episode about 40 minutes for a new part 2 or playthrough of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which I just recorded. It is not just recorded last night. It just recorded the Civil DLC, the first half of the Civil DLC. So, but that will be going up later this month. All we have still left to do is the party half of the DLC and other stuff around the sizzle, and then also what's left is the and the end game stuff. It's all left. I'll be going up at the end of the month. Just look at Discord and be doing my stuff on the future. Posting all kinds of good stuff on there too. Running more push stuff that I really want to share. But yeah, what's up, Mr. Gamer, who is actually playing Tetris 99 at the moment. So I think because it's like some like new Mario golf thing or something. I don't know. But yeah, until next time, I'm gonna learn one. Peace.